What's up, guys? It's your boy FastLaneD. Today we're going to be talking about how much I paid for my Harley 2011 V-Ride Muscle, baby. Hold on, look at that. Look at that back tire, though. Shawty thick. God damn, such a great looking bike. I'm gonna sit here and drool just a little bit more. Woo! Let's go and hop into this video. You guys feeling a 0 to 100 pull? I'm feeling it. Oh man, she's thick and she's quick. Yeah, shroom. Oh, drag knee, bro, drag knee. You guys are not gonna believe how much I paid for this bike. It's actually crazy. So when I was looking at bikes, I was really looking for a Panigale Ducati, because I mean, why not? How can you not like a Ducati Panigale, especially just for the looks of them? God. So I was looking, and there wasn't really much on Craigslist or Cycle Trader, and so I was like, well, what other bike would I want that doesn't do the same exact thing as an R1, so I could justify having both? And I remember riding my buddy's Harley V-Rod back in the day and just loving it, man. I mean, like, if I was gonna need a cruiser, this would be the only cruiser that I would want. Just a very, like, man's bike. With the fat tire and the sound and the seating position, just made me fall in love with it. So I searched for V-Rods, and this bike pops up very, very close. In the ad, it only had 3,000 miles on it, and it was posted way below the Blue Book value. So like, I look at the pictures even more, I download them and enhance them, because I'm like, there has to be something wrong with this bike for him to be selling it so cheap. And I look up the trade-in value, and it's even below the trade-in value. So this obviously caught my attention, because I'm all about deals, 100%. I mean, who isn't all about deals? I love bikes, also love not paying full price for them. Who doesn't like saving money, or even making money if you can? Don't do it, don't do it. So after looking at the pictures and I look at the value again, I'm like, there has to be something wrong. I go back and re-enter all the values on NADA and Kelly Blue Book, and I'm like, what? The ad had been up for about 3 weeks, and I was shocked. I'm like, how is nobody capitalized on this deal yet? So I'm like, all right, we'll shoot this guy a text. Shoot him a text. Ask him a couple questions like, hey, has the bike ever been dropped? How is it mechanically? How is it cosmetically? Can you send me a couple more pictures? And like, everything's just like checking out. And I'm like, what? This is crazy. So I shoot the ad offer. I offer him about 1,000 less, maybe even a little bit more than what it was posted for. And he's like, no, I'm selling it for this price only. Basically kind of off. And I've done enough Craigslist deals to kind of understand that most people don't post the bike only for the value that they want to get for it. Usually they leave themselves with a little bit of wiggle room. That's completely normal with negotiating, especially in a marketplace like Craigslist. So I texted him like, okay, cool, I completely understand you not wanting to accept that offer. I mean, it was definitely the bike was already posted under its value, so I understand why he would decline that. So I shoot him another offer, just a little bit higher, I think in the middle between what he posted and what I had originally offered. And I'm like, I can come pick the bike up on Saturday, let me know if you're interested. thinking he's going to be like, no, I'm not interested. And he actually responds back pretty quickly. He's like, hey, if you come on Saturday, you can get this bike. And it was Tuesday at this point. So I'm super pumped. And I'm like, I still am a little weary because I'm like, this is just crazy that I got this good of a deal. So all week I'm freaking out. I'm like, someone else is going to make him a better offer or offer him exactly what he wants. So all week I kind of keep in communication with him, just to make sure that everything's going to check out and that we're good to go on Saturday. Go to the bank, pull the money out, and the thing that sucks with Kentucky is that you have to get the title notarized. So we're working through figuring out how we're going to get it notarized. The bike is about 3 hours away from me. So fast forward, the guy is actually, I'm not going to say what sport it is, but he plays a travel sport. And he was actually going to be within about 20 minutes of my house on this given weekend. So, and he texted me that. I'm like, what? He's like, hey, how about instead of you coming to me, I'll just bring the bike when I go to my sporting event, and you can just buy it then in between games. And I'm just like, okay. Obviously, that saves me about 6 hours of travel round trip. So there I'm saving gas, and I'm also saving on the price of the bike. And so I called the insurance company because I'm curious. I'm like, okay, how much is it going to be to insure this bike? The price that I pay on my R1 is 4 times the price that I pay for this Harley, which is just absolutely nuts. So everything's just checking out with this bike. So Saturday rolls around, I get off from work, and I'm heading to go check out this bike. So I pull up to look at the bike, and this guy actually has a beer in his hand, and I can tell he's a little intoxicated. I'm like, okay, but we're just rolling the punches here. He has it on a trailer attached to his truck, and the bike won't start. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And so we're fiddling it for about 5 minutes, trying to figure out, okay, maybe we can jump it, maybe we can push start it, because in my mind, I mean, I could push start a sport bike, no big deal. And it turns out that we were trying to start it in gear. Rookie mistake, I know. Anyways, so we get the bike started up. It starts up fine, runs fine. I'm looking for leaks. I'm checking the wheels. I have a whole checklist that I run through, checking the VIN, checking for any scratches, replaced parts, making sure everything lines up in the ad. And I go to look at the odometer, and I remember the ad says that it has 3,000 miles on it. I look at the odometer and it says 7,000. I'm like, oh my God. Here we go. Another Craigslist deal that's not what I expected, but I'm like, okay, it's fine. Still low miles. Maybe we can use this to negotiate the price. So he goes to play his game, and so I'm out here with the bike, so I'm like, this is perfect. This gives me actually more time to kind of look over everything in details. So I figure out that the tires are bald, need to be replaced, and there are a few other little things that didn't match up with the pictures and the ads. So I'm like, okay, we'll use all these things to kind of compile a list and talk them down. So he gets done with his game, comes back out, and was like, okay, what are you thinking? I don't have much time between games before we play our next game because we just won this one. I'm like, well, before we talk price, let me take it for a spin. And he's like, no, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't let you do that. Just if you crash the bike, it's in my name, under my insurance. And I tell him, I'm like, look, I'm not going to buy a bike that I've never ridden. Because I'm just not, especially off of Craigslist, and I don't really know you. It's not like you're a dealership. I'm not comfortable doing that. And he's kind of like, I can't let you ride it. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to buy it. So then he's like, okay, hold on. Let me see your driver's license. Let me make sure you have motorcycle insurance. And I show him my R1. I'm like, dude, like, I have another bike. Like, I'm not new to riding. And with a lot of hesitation, he says, okay, you can take her out. Take the bike out, romp on it. Feels good, power's good. Jam the brakes are good. Everything feels completely normal with this bike. So the bike was posted for $7,500, and we'd agreed on a $7,000 price. but with everything that I saw kind of fit, I wasn't comfortable paying the $7,000 that I had originally offered him, because the condition of the bike and what was in the ad really didn't match up with what I was looking at, with the tires needing to be replaced and everything. So I'm like, look, man, I like the bike, I want the bike, I'm not willing to pay $7,000. I'll give you $6,600. And he's kind of like hesitant, and I can see he's thinking about it. And then he's like, he asked me, you have cash? And I'm like, yep, I have cash, $6,600, that's my final offer. I'm thinking he's gonna come back with a counter offer, but he just accepts it. It's like, okay, $6,600, she's yours. And in my head, I'm just like jumping for joy, but I try and keep it together because I'm just like, I don't want him to change his mind. Like, that's just an insane freaking deal. And so we sign the title over, I give him the cash, exchange it. At this point, I'm trying to hide the smile on my face because I'm just pumped that I got this bike for so much less than what trade-in value is, and even just the overall value. I'm like, I can buy this bike, enjoy it, sell it, and maybe even make some money off of it. Like, where's the losing in this situation? There's not really any. But yeah, so I end up paying $6,600 for this bike, which is a freaking steal, in my opinion. I was gonna flip it, but I think I might keep it for a little bit, enjoy it longer than I originally planned, ride it, put a lot of miles on it, do some trips on it, make some cool videos, and then we'll see what I want to do. There are definitely some things I want to do to it, like I talked about in my first ride video. Headlights gotta go, maybe some new handlebars, lower it, add some more black accents to it because I'm not the biggest chrome fan. But yeah, I'm pumped, man. I got a 2011 Harley V-Rod Muscle, baby, for an awesome deal. Can't be mad. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. New videos are coming. I hope y'all are ready. I'm getting into my rhythm. Make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I appreciate you guys. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the deal. If you think I got a good deal, or if I got ripped off. If I should have paid more, if I should have paid less, I'll be down to respond to you guys. But I'm out.